friends! Welcome back to Ace Attorney Justice for All, where we are on the next investigation of Turnabout Big Top, the third case of this game, my favorite case. I love the circus. I love the circus. Don't you love the circus? Between the ventriloquist and the clown, and of course the magician, who is our client. Last time, we heard some testimony from Mo the clown. I love Mo. He's great. He's a good guy, really. But the courtroom was in kind of a bit of confusion, because he claimed that the killer flew away from the crime scene. Now, Max told us that he doesn't actually fly, of course. It's all smoke and mirrors, wires, and ropes. Poor guy had to give up his secret. But, what's going on? Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep, magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. I'm just not good at it. It's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearlie showed me was incredible. Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. First she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Was it kind of like this? What? Whoa, how did you do that, Nick? You're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. I think she's just gonna have the what to do thing. Yeah, okay. So let's go. Let's, I don't even know. Let's go talk to Mo. I feel like that's the way to go here. You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing. Is it Ben and Trilo? Mm-hmm. Alright, let's do it. Are you ready? Yes, oh, wait. Quit your whining! Let's give it a shot already! Alright, let's go! Row, 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 row your boat. Row, row, row your boat! What are you doing? Gently down the stream! Come on, you know that! I'm trying my best, but Trilo, this just isn't going to work. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're going to have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you going to do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I'm sorry. Secret crash training? Whoa. Yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act. In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible! See? Even they were surprised by the idea. I told you. They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea. Once we got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. You think so? Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. I know that you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yes. Well, first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben? Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. But then he said hello, and we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols? What do you think, Ben? What? Oh, I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina. I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now. Really? That's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent? Ha! You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Eh? Reading like this is part of being in love. How so? If you had a clue, you'd know such a thing. If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture. When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts. Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya, she's so red she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. So, how's this new routine working out? Well, you two just take a chill pill already. Our routines are secret. We're going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. But let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should. That jerk? Max Galactica. Performer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Trilo, you seem to really be fired up about all this. He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. You're right, you're right. Mark my words, I, Triloquist, win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. Row, row, row your boat will be the key to the glorious victory. Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best? Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You gotta be a part of this too. Anything to say about Money the Monkey? Guess not. Alright. I don't think there's much more that we can get out of them. To the scene of the crime! Oh, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? Nah, I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Ms. Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. Being bossed around by a woman, I know how you feel. Let me just tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like he should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Franziska really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal. You're not going to get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way. It's fair. Why are you defending her? Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up. 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 Looks like she's wound him pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak. Huh? How's that possible? According to the clown, the criminal jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal. Oh, I see. Who lives in that room? Behind the window up there? The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's going to start her investigation up there. So don't get any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal? Von Karma. When she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. In the meantime... Hey, Mo. What's up, buddy? Aw, Mo's not here. If he was here, you would have been able to tell it even before you stepped into the room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. Aha, 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 aha. What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself? I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes. He must really love his work. Okay, so after the investigation, I can go up to the acrobat's room. In the meantime, let's go to the big top. Where's Regina? I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. Max and the Ringmaster had their talk in this room. Could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside. Why'd he do that? Maybe it was cold or something? I don't think I can find anything else. Oh yeah, okay. I've been through this already. Alright, let's go see what's going on in the cafeteria then. And if there's nothing there, we're probably gonna have to go to the detention center. Ha! Right! Welcome to the wonderful but the fabulous the cafeteria! Thanks. He's in an awfully good mood. Alright, I know what time it is. Riddle time! Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this. It's easy! Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is probably a weapon of bowel destruction? Bzz, wrong! Try again. Okay, what do you think, girlie? Aha! I got it! Okay, what's your answer? Because they're in the cafeteria. Exactly! It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe. I did it! What's going on? He's being too nice. Yeah, after the trial today, I don't... Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it? You're telling me. I didn't think I was going to be so tough. Tough? Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a tough crowd last night, I had to smash watermelons. I told them all great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing. You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. Exactly! How can you not laugh at a stunning comedy like that? Let's talk about the elephant in the room here, shall we? Are you 100% sure about your testimony today? I saw what I saw, I swear. That creep just flew through the air? It wasn't exactly flying per se, it was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max. I see a psyche lock, he must be telling the truth. What do you know about the box? I don't know. Nothing, apparently. I can't stand Max and his attitude sometimes. I know. But lately... Huh? It's just... Lately I've started to understand what he's always going on about. What is it then? Well, I'm not sure if I can explain it all that well just yet. Just when you think it's impossible, Mo flashes a glimpse of maturity. Nothing, huh? Okay. I've been friends with Russell since even before the circus began. He was so selfless. He always thought about others before thinking of himself. I'll find a way to return the favor. He always took such good care of me. I wish I would have thanked him more than I did. To the detention center. Oh, my sweeties! You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. They said that since I'm a famed magician, let's make your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking. But the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I will have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business. The night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the Stoogie clown says, it wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. Okay. I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous! A great joke! Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like that? But I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix? Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I can simply not tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what Max just said rings true in my ears. Oh my sweeties want to hear about my Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest, though, I've told the story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling the story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage. Wow. That's a big trophy. It's like the size of his whole entire torso. That's the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and there and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. That's incredible, Max. I won a trophy too. Hey Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Watch and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail. So, before, when Trilo was talking about taking the world stage, let's see what he has to say about this. And then Mo was saying something about agreeing with... Oh, I guess he doesn't care. As I was saying, Mo was talking about something about agreeing with Max. So perhaps he's the one to show it to. Ha! Not this picture. He showed it to you guys too. Huh? You've seen it as well? Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Oh yeah. He didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's in the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness. He's got a big bust. I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. Max's bust should be on that small table over there. There's nothing over there. Really? Oh yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago. All of a sudden, the bust disappeared. It disappeared? If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put that picture up. Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Aww. Bronze statue. Taken from the cafeteria. Is there anything else that's changed about this place? Nope, nothing's changed that I can see. I wonder if he's actually thinking about this, or if he's just setting up a bad joke. No, I'm drawing a blank here. A quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book. I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh? Well, there is one teensy tiny thing that does seem different. Tell us! Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center. Piece of paper? It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title. Yikes! It says, to the murderer. Murderer? Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it. When did you find this? The morning before the murder. Before the murder? Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered. Who in the world posted this thing? Nick! I think this is a very important clue. The morning of the murder, this was posted up on the bulletin board. It's around when Max clocked Ben over the head. Sorry, I hadn't remembered until now. It was torn down before anyone really paid any attention to it. So you don't know what was written on it, do you? Fortunately, I don't. But I bet you they would know. Who are they? Max and Ben! They were at the cafeteria earlier than I was that morning. Okay. We've been pointed into a direction. What can you tell us about this note? Clearly nothing. Thanks. Worthless. Okay, fine. Yo, you don't look so great, Max. Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find it on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. I don't need to ask your sweetie pie princess. I know exactly where it is. I've been staring at this thing forever. I can finally do it. Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved into the pocket of the tailcoat. You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is. I bet that's the other half of this note that Mo gave us. Let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it. Fits perfectly with the other piece. What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Tonight at 10? That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster. Aw, isn't Mo here anymore? Mo's gone. There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo. Hamburger. Just thinking about it's making me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger. Bad. All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. But with Ms. Von Karma... Nick, what is that? That beeping sound? It's Ms. Von Karma. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Quick. See ya, pal! I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. Uh-oh, the whip... Ow! That whip could cut right through me. Von Karma. She really did appear. It was a battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news? Ha ha ha. National news? You possess such small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something, eh? Ha! I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I've got conclusive evidence, and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness. You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah. I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. Can't worry about her. I've got to try to find out more information myself. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. Hi, Dad. You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation? Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again. One more time. Him? I'm sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma. Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was... right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Huh? Little brother? Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. But after that case was over, he vanished. It's your fault he's gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Nick, what does she mean? After that case, Edgeworth was in a peculiar state, and he got worse every day. He never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago. It was right after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth is dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive, I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddled the honorable name of Von Karma. I'm going to find him. Then I'm going to teach him the difference between right and wrong with my own hands. Nick, about Edgeworth? Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Nick? Von Karma? What? I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him too. What happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform the two of you today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick? Let's go. We need to talk to the performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. That's a little glimpse into why I don't understand that Rise from the Ashes happens when it does, because if after the whole case during the Christmas time, Edgeworth never set foot in court again, he vanished, and blah, blah, blah. That was like in February, I think, or maybe not, but it's just, it doesn't make any sense chronologically. But apparently it is canon for that particular time, so I don't know. To Acro's room. Oh, hi. I didn't even think of a voice for him. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Mr. Acro. How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of the circus as well? So Detective Gumshoe knew I was coming, even after he said not to. That's right, I mainly perform on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in is my wheelchair. Such a pleasant guy. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. And then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. Regina's so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves in my legs were badly damaged. And you can't walk now. I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful. The accident happened during an acrobatics session, right? A psyche lock. Doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's almost been 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus then? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. It's spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Huh? I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous. And what did you see, Acro? Hey, that's exactly what he said. That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see, the scene of the crime was right below your window. And that's when I looked out the window. What did you see? He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying? I'm absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Nick? Yeah, I know. I know. But there is a psyche lock to break, so... Let's see if anyone can tell me anything about Acro. Nothing. You guys are useless! Oh my gosh. Just go practice your singing in round. Yeesh. Oh no, not again. I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, Nick! Wonderful. Today's special must be Filet-O-Phoenix. Stay! Heal! Oh, hiya, Nick! It's you guys! I'm so sorry. I guess I made a mistake. A mistake? Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was. I love my dad so much. I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked to my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so? Yeah, you will, I think. I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky. I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. So about that primate. Just to go back and clear something up, why do you want to teach Runny a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. What are spangles? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney. Huh? If you saw that monkey, you'd get my dress back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. Ah, the illusion of choice. I'll get it for you. Leave it all up to us. There's no way I could turn down that request. Yay! You're really gonna do it? Hey, I think we sensed a grudge over here. Can you tell me about Acro? Oh, it's Acro! Is he in his room today? Yes, he is. We just came back from meeting with him. I hope his legs get better soon. Acro is so incredible, especially on the trapeze. The trapeze is that enormous swing hanging from the top of the tent, right? Yep, that's it. I really want to see him up there again. Acro the Acrobat. That's strange. Acro doesn't seem to have very many nice things to say about Regina. But Regina seems to like Acro just fine. Her jumping around here. I don't think there's anything else to do in the Ringmaster's room. Oh. I'm supposed to talk to Sweetie Pie Princess about this. Regina, have you ever seen this before? I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while. It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket? I guess I noticed it was there around breakfast time. Breakfast time. Yeah, I always take Acro's breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I'd go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realized this piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged to someone else's pocket. And then what? I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did! I stuck it up there! How'd you know? So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think. That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote this. Wait a second. 6 months ago. Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Bistro du Cirque at the cafeteria. It smells so good in here. Those burgers look great. She's strolling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster. My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They're absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you to hamburger heaven. I bet. I can tell by the smell. Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. So... Now that the Ringmaster's gone, what are you going to do? That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger? He's calmed down a bit now, but when the murder happened, he was livid. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the Ringmaster's shoes. What? Really? Max would still be an issue, though. Max? He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. Oh, a lot of what he says is right. No. All that's left is to see if everyone would get over the tragedy. You know. The tragedy, you know? What is he talking about? The Ringmaster's death, right? Get over what tragedy, Mo? Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all. I'm sensing more psyche locks are gonna happen. You must mean the tragic death of the Ringmaster, right? Yes, yes, that's it. You're right, girlie. Dang, dang, dang. Correctamundo. I think he means ding. Yeah, doesn't he mean ding? Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us? No, not at all. What makes you think that? Just the way you said if everyone would get over it seemed a bit strange. Sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Darn it, Mo! Enough psyche locks to deal with. So now we're getting closer to the truth. It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. 6 months ago, huh? Speaking of 6 months ago, do you have anything to say about this? Let's see here. To the murderer. That's far from polite. Where'd you find the rest of this note anyway? Maybe it'd be best if I didn't tell Mo where we found it. Don't worry about it, Mo. If I didn't need to worry about it, you shouldn't have shown it to me. That's fair. Okay, so we got 2 Psyche Locks. 2 people with Psyche Locks. Let's actually go back to Mo real quick. And present Acro. See what he says about him. He's always been a very private guy. When he came here, he was only about 10 years old. We just started the Berry Big Circus around the time that Russell took him in. These are really hard memories to bring up. Acro was so happy to have joined the circus. He was especially grateful to the ringmaster, and I'm sure he's grateful to you too. Huh? He's grateful to me too? Oh, shucks. You guys are exaggerating. He's fidgeting around so much you can tell that he's embarrassed. What's this? Oh, the bust, right. So we already heard from her. I think I already tried to present this to them. Yeah, they don't know anything. Maybe Max can tell me what happened 6 months ago. He's probably not here, though. Probably in questioning. I must have taken Max in for questioning again. There really isn't anything that we need to ask him right now, anyway. You're right, I guess. Alright, let's go then. I don't think there's anything... Oh, we do need to get Regina's outfit. So maybe the monkey has that. Maybe we should go back up to Acro's room. Mo's not here. What's that? I hear something. Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me. Aha. Nick, it's money! That monkey's gotten his hands on something again. That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember? Alright, time to take on this monkey. Attorney style. I love how it's doing the pursuit music for this. This is great. Give it back, monkey brain! Stay! Ooh, ooh, ooh! Scratch, scratch. I'm definitely doing that. Ooh, 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 ooh! What? Ooh, ooh! Yikes! Wah! I tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. I really did. Nick, what's that? I swiped it while Money was distracted. Really? You're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it, let me see it! You can see it fine from where you are. You know what I mean. I really want to try on the Regina's costume. Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now? It doesn't fit me at all. Oh well, guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Not to mention it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. Okay. Back to Regina. See, that wasn't so bad. I totally know what I'm doing. I didn't totally forget that I was supposed to chase after a monkey. Hey, Regina. Found your costume. Here you go, Regina. Yay! Thank you! You really got it back for me. Don't mention it. I love you, Mr. Attorney. It's nothing. No wonder guys mountain too much in front of this girl. Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? This isn't mine. It was Leon's. Leon's? You know, the lion she told us about? Oh, the one that someone killed. Leon, he was killed, wasn't he? That's right, my dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice. During practice? Leon was sitting down, and then he opened his mouth. You know, ah. Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. And then people in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming. You sure they weren't screaming because they loved seeing you do that? You sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways, what was the bad thing? Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during their practice. Regina, everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry. And that's when Leon... Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky. Poor thing. Here comes Maya making a friend. I just wanted to get some more information. I think... Is it time? Let's see. I feel like we're not ready, but it's a small lock. And I think that we have to talk to him before we talk to the other Psyche lock. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus? Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there! Some juicy burgers, let's eat instead. Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Me too, Phoenix! Actually, I've kind of got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident? And this wouldn't happen to be the cause of that accident, would it?
Take that!
Heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during performance, right? What?! I told them so many times. You shouldn't be doing dangerous performances like that. Putting their head inside Leon's mouth was part of an act. But Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He could never say no to her. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo. Don't clam up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head? Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything. You promised? He's involved in this too. He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about. Mo, is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything? Speaking of the other Psyche lock.
Take that!
It must have been Acro, right? How did you know? Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster. No way. I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know. I'm sorry, Acro. Alright, Mo. Talk to me, buddy. It's just like you said, you know, the accident. Did someone die? No, but it would have probably been better if he had. What? How would that have been better? He's still alive. But when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma he's in. Coma? All he does now is lay in his bed in the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do. I see. How is he related to Acro? He's his brother. Huh? The person who got bit was Acro's brother. Brother? They were an acrobat team of brothers, Acro and Bats. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team. Cut down at the same time. Who is Acro's younger brother? Sean Dingling. but everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall. Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina. 6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon." Why'd he do that? I don't know. But that's what's caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. You mean Leon? Yes, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. Some sick grin. No way. That's impossible. A smirking lion, a flying murderer. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events? Nick, can lions smile? We never told the police about the incident. The circus would have shut down if we had. And the next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. So that's what really happened. Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. But all this truthfulness have put me in a mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shaka, 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 shaka. There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self. Achoo! Achoo! Nice! What a wonderful sneeze. You think so? You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana. That's basic clownsmanship. Girlie, I know you gotta understand that. Nick, I think I'd make a good clown. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer. Does Regina sneeze with pepper too? She does. Bat would always tease her with pepper. But Bat? From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together. They look perfect together, huh? Well, we're learning so much. I wonder what Regina has to say about Bat. Nothing. Moving right along. Maybe we should just talk to Acro. Huh, Mr. Wright. Back again, I see. Okay, the fact that he's talking at me just right now means that I must be in the right place at the right time. Well, he did say I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else? We're back because Acro's hiding why his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know. Well, it seems you've got things you want to talk about, so fire away. I love the circus music, by the way. It's just so amusing. It's great. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes, unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that was the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. I'm sorry. What kind of sentence is that to lead into me presenting stuff? You're really telling me the practice accident was the cause of your injury? Well, yeah, I guess technically it was. Leon, 6 months ago you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. Ooh. That's a face. Ooh, he's so serious. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You were saying that I was attacked by a lion. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. I'm not sure if attack is the best word to be using. You must have battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone. Bat. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury? Mo, he must have told you. Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo, but he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue. Cut down at the same time. That was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up wrapped in the same accident together, like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. Still haven't broken Acro's psyche lock. He must have an incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you are still hiding something from me. Maybe something you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive? Take that! Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you? Twice. Hahaha. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina is incapable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it. What are you talking about? Maybe I overdid it again. If I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along? Oh. Well, I mean... Take that! Where did you get it? Regina posted it on a bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. Right after she saw you. You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth, like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date. That's insane! Didn't he know how dangerous that is? We all thought he was being stupid too, but that line was very old to begin with, and age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened. He just wanted to take her out to the movies. Poor Bat. When Leon chopped down, I jumped toward him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up. What about Bat? He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again, and that's the reason why I keep going. Bat and Regina, they were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is a scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross, it's covered in blood. The scarf was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously. What? Mo said the same thing. When you bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick! I know, Mo said the same thing. What do you think it all means? I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. Von Karma? I've already heard everything. So hand over the scarf. But the scarf is evidence in the trial. That's for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I've served a summons on Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office. Acro, a witness? Come, Acro. Let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. Now what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. Look at you all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use. This is all beginning to come together now. Well, sounds like Phoenix got it figured out. I wonder how you guys are doing. With that, we will be heading into the last bit of things, the home stretch, as it were, because we're on the this second half of the case. So let's go out with a bang. Man, yeah, a lot of stuff, a lot of tragic backstory in this one. Super sad. I still love this case though. It's good. It's got a lot of things going for it. Now that I've lost the ability to communicate, apparently, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna close out here, and you can stick around, stay tuned for the court next time. Talk to you guys then.